Dude,
I
you
just
ripped threat off of me so fast.
it might
All I used was Scorch. Look at the fucking kill, or look at the DPS.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't even use
crazy.
Fireball, nothing. But
my
Scorch as a
two-hand weapon.
co-efficiency. So the thing about Scorches is he goes
Excuse me.
equivalent on a cast time per mana cost as one Fireball.
You ready? I'm pulling.
Hold on.
Let us CC. I don't know how much pull.
Let me sap first, cause that starts combat.
Yeah.
No
That's
He's
just
imp,
gone.
fine.
He's coming.
no D subtlety in set.
No, that's my PvP spec. It does booty cheeks damage though.
Yeah, yeah.
Booty,
I
booty,
taunted
booty,
him. He
booty,
still
rocking
ain't fucking
everywhere.
trying to attack me. Is it bad I'm leveling a weapon while doing this?
Oh.
It's not ideal.
It's definitely not ideal, but you know it is what it is. The sap's gonna
Whatever.
break.
It's been working.
Who do I got? Which one are we going for? I don't want to pull like 5 more.
I think you can pull a lot of them single.
I think most of them are packs of 2 or 3, so that's
Are
gonna
they?
be easy.
The
Yeah, I
next
think this
one
is
looks so
2.
far away from each other, but maybe.
Yeah, I think this would be the 2 on the right that are next to the documents. I think those are a pack of 2, and then the mage and the other guy to the left, right there around the corner, are another pack of 2.
Yeah, the one around the corner definitely looked like a.
Hey Timo, what
Yeah.
level weapon skill do I need to really be able to hit these guys?
280.
Damn, I'm at 199 with my fucking sword.
Yep. You
I
will
switched.
do like 75% damage eventually, up until you hit 280.
Yeah, you guys got room? Can I join?
No.
We're about to finish.
Yeah, we're only here for the documents, but I'm down to
Yeah.
get a group going for some XP and shit.
I know Lee needed to kill Omok.
You ready? I'm just gonna charge in on
It's
this
a
guy.
man. He doesn't always drop the gem. I haven't seen it dropped yet.
It exists, I promise.
Is that all you need is just a gem from him? You don't need like the pants or nothing?
Well, I don't. I'm wearing 10 storms.
Okay, I didn't know
Not
if you
that the
needed some like
pants aren't
abilities
nice.
or anything.
Not that the pants like. I mean, sure they're better for PVE, some of them, but you know,
Right.
salamander leggings is the best one now. So
Yeah, those are good, dude.
for PVE.
Make sure you guys loot the documents here.
Loot your dogs.
Where do I
Sorry,
turn this
sorry.
in at? Is this back in Kargath?
Uh, Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
Kargath.
because it's the
Return to
warlord's
Warlord
command.
Goretooth and Kargath, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm
And then
moving
you'll
party and
go
getting this
speak
weapon.
with Eotrig in Orgrimmar, and then you'll go to Blackrock Spire, kill Rend, bring the head of Rend, and then you'll go find Rexar.
Do you guys need me to get out of here or anything, or you
20
just,
eyes.
are you
And
just
go
partying?
Yeah.
for Taz of Skulls.
It's a
Yeah,
Okay,
you gotta.
very
okay,
long.
Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm leaving the party. Fucking hell.
Oh, don't
Thank
do
you.
that.
Fastest way out is just jump.
The rest
Well, I'm
sick.
just gonna get a summon to Kargath, dude.
Or that, yeah.
Do you want Emrys to port you?
To Kargath?
Well, to Undercity?
No, I'm just gonna
Where's your
fucking
Hearthstone at?
looking for Kargath.
Where's your
Summon.
Hearth at?
In Undercity, but I'm already
Oh.
invited to
Fuck.
my Kargath summon from the
There you go.
Jaja,
Fair enough.
and like
Emrys, can I get an Undercity?
before the 1 minute port thing happened.
Yeah. Lee,
I have
since we're
that.
in here, you want to
You
try?
can get ported. You can get ported within a minute, easy.
Hold on a second. Lee,
Boom.
Yeah,
you want to try for this gem since we're here?
we could. I mean, if you want.
Yeah, let me pour him, and then me and you gang out. I don't know if I can get you in here, fool. If you want to try to like get in here, and maybe try
If
to,
you,
You're gonna have trouble getting to us. There's a lot of running and skipping.
No,
past-
he knows how to get here. Like, well, he'll have a trouble getting here, but I can come back. I can like run out and then run back in to help him like clear. Like I can tag the mobs for him.
if he has a slow fall, he can do it.
Well, All I gotta do is get him by the first part because we already cleared the bridge strat.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Oh shit, bro, blink. Good job.
motherfucker.
Oh, I'll come to you. Hold on.
That's rough, dude.
Shit just got real.
That's
It's
so
not a
funny.
safe space, man.
Emery's,
That's so
guys,
funny.
thank you
What's up?
for helping me with that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for putting up with us. We appreciate you.
Where the fuck do I? Why can't? There's no guy here to like let me
There you
fucking
go.
click on. Oh, there he is.
In the
He's like,
tower.
Oh no, this bat. Emrys.
No, you're good. I'm good.
and now I get almost girth
dude.
restrainer plate, dude, which is
Yeah.
my Priebus.
Big.
Now I gotta go to fucking Orgrimmars. Go to Orgrimmar.
Now you guys take the long, hard way.
No, I got I'm a wizard with mini tricks.
You're a
You know
wizard,
what
Harry.
I am?
Your dog agrees.
Hey, don't you dare disrespect Harry Potter.
I got
Oh,
down.
you jumped too? Oh,
I
hell,
ju-
now
I-
we're
I-
all down here.
I jumped down to the ledge and then I jumped down here. Well, we get it easier to get out if all of us, maybe.
Well, we were by the farm. I was just gonna come back up top.
Does that reset spot work if we get past all this? But I mean,
yeah, that's the if part.
we're not gonna make it through all this.
I can make
though.
it. I can make it. I can make it. You ready?
Hold
Yeah.
on, hold on. I'm trying to think. Let me think.
No, I can. I can actually make it. I can live it.
No, I can too. There's a way I can pull it all back past you guys right here, and then you guys can get by. I can leave it on a juggle.
Hey,
Well,
you're
I'll
my
hard.
hero.
Undercity was just convenient.
Where's your hearth at, Lee?
At work.
Mine's
Damn.
2 Kargath, but I just didn't want to burn it because I know I'm gonna be going back there.
Why'd you lie to me and say Undercity?
I
I
should
thought it
make
was Undercity, dude. I didn't know.
I should
Alright,
make a
let's go,
car
let's go,
gas.
let's
It's easy to get a port, you
go. On the
know.
wall?
Where the fuck is this asshole in fucking Orgrimmar? Holy shit. Why are my icons so goddamn small on this shit?
Alright, guys, stay here for a second. Stay here for a second.
They're not small. They're average size.
Is the guy
you
is the
guys.
guy in Orgrimmar, is he by like Thrall or some shit?
Who?
Would be
For this-
following you now.
For
Oh.
the quest I got for
Oh.
Eltric's Wisdom. He's
Oh,
he's
shit.
by Oh, you got fucked
Yeah,
up.
he-
bro.
Oh, yeah, yep.
The fuck you doing?
Actually.
Yeah, I'm about to
you
jump
guys-
to you
He
guys.
should. He should be next to Thrall, and then you should listen to Thrall.
I see.
But we can't
Oh,
clear
wait,
this.
wait,
Move
wait.
forward.
Etrig.
No way to kill these mobs. We need a tank.
Why didn't you? I didn't know you
Etrig
guys.
in
I would have
Thrall's
stayed,
chamber.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Thrall.
We can't get to Omag. We can't get to Omag.
I would have stayed. I didn't know
No,
you
we
guys
were
were gonna
at
do that
Omag.
shit.
I know.
No,
we were.
we
but
fell.
it-
We would have. We
honestly-
would have been fine.
If you guys wouldn't have jumped, we would already be killing mobs. Cause I could have invis packed back
Oh,
past
fuck.
the mobs. I didn't
outta
expect
here.
you to jump down, Lee. That's just like now I gotta figure out how to get you out of here with myself.
That's all right.
Actually, no, here.
Fuck me.
Oh, dynamite. Did I get that?
Ooh,
I
I
don't
do
see
this.
it in my bag. I don't think I got.
Travel to Blackrock Spire and slay War
Alright,
Tree
so right
friend.
here,
Yep.
we're gonna pop this. All right, 3,
Oh
2,
boy.
1, pop
Dead.
it.
Run, homie, run. Like you in the Olympics. Run. You ain't gonna
Straight at
make
this
it, dude.
ramp. I know it's gonna
Go.
count down, but just go straight at the ramp.
You
We'll
four,
make it.
3, 2,
Alright.
1. You good? You good?
Invis for the win.
Emrys has timed every single one of these. Don't even trip.
Yeah.
Go back up here. Window strat. We'll go back up around to the spiders to. Wait.
Alright, guys.
No,
I'm
how
gonna
this-
walk.
far away are you?
I'm gonna
I
take my
was-
dog
I
out and
literally
shit and
just
go
got
get
to
some
where
shit.
you guys left.
Emrys,
wow.
Can you get in the door? I can tag.
No,
Get it.
I'm here. I don't have invis. GG.
oh,
Come on.
Told you I followed you guys.
You ready? Just get ready to run. Give me a second. Let me get my fucking man up.
Lee,
let's
just
go.
don't heal or anything.
I'm
Get
not
it.
doing anything. I'm standing where I'm at.
he's hiding in the corner, bro.
I just need to die
There's
in
a
a
lot of
good position.
ads following all of you
He
guys.
can honk though. He can honk. Just get over there.
No, I can't. I got
I
hacked.
can honk. I can honk.
He can actually. He can. He's a healer too. He can res us probably from the ramp. Just
Right.
wait for Pat.
I didn't make it. I got hexed.
No, it's all
Oh
good.
shit. Emery's strat tonight later on. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
might
I
be
can
able to
res
grab
you
you
all.
still.
I can
Yeah.
res you all
Yeah,
now.
he can rest both of us. We'll be within range. We just gotta wait for the pat, maybe.
What do you think, dude?
Yeah, depending on what I got going on. I want to get full services fucking attunement done tonight. I want to get him 60 tonight. That's my main goal.
Are you doing molten core attunement or are you doing Oni attunement?
No, MC's touching a fucking rock, bro. That shit's easy.
Hey, I'm doing the
Hey.
attunement right now, dude. For like, you know.
Yeah, my alt mage is on the step where I have to get the eyes. Once I get the eyes, I'm on skulls. That's where full service
Okay.
is at. And so
Dude, if you
we can
wanna-
get you up to test the skulls, if you're doing
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
then
I'm doing
we'll
it.
fucking all go do test the skulls. Like if we can
Okay.
get that going tonight, then we're chilling, right?
Bet, dude. Let's do that. I gotta take this dog out,
I'm
dude,
gonna
and
go.
I gotta do a couple things. I'll be back
Good
in
luck,
about
Jimmy. I appreciate
35
y'all.
minutes. Alright, bro.
No worries, bro.
How
I'm
come
gonna
I
go cook
can't like
dinner, take a
I
break
have not been
myself.
able
I'll be
I have-
back.
I haven't been able to
Alright.
find a weapon swing timer that works anywhere.
Yeah, it's just I've been looking for one too, actually.
It's
Emery,
I'll
stupid.
give you
be
guys.
back.
I'll give you guys a really good one. It's literally weapon swing timer, all one word. No spaces.
I'm using
Emery.
that. It's not fun. The 2.1 million downloads weapon swing timer. It's not working.
It
Version.
works. Do you know how to use it?
I downloaded it. It should just work, right?
Hey,
No.
I'll be back in 45 minutes for an
Slash
Uber's
reload
run.
when you downloaded it?
Sounds good,
Weapon
Moppy.
Alright.
/ weapon swing timer. Nothing happens.
Share your screen. Share your screen.
Where's full service?
There's a pat I gotta wait for.
Yeah, I didn't realize the pat was there.
All right, shared.
Okay, so push escape.
Actually, fuck this pack. Let's go.
Go to add-ons. Go all the way down.
You guys hit the window spot already?
Mhm.
Okay, now hit OK. Now hit escape. Options. Add-ons.
Oh,
Scroll down.
You guys good?
yeah.
I'm down.
Oh, it's not there.
Dead?
Something's maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't work in VGs. But that or you, I would reinstall it maybe.
So
Something
crazy.
something's broken for sure on the install.
Says
Because you
totem.
should.
my
should have
add-ons.
the-
Down.
Fuck, I made it out of there.
Weapon swing
should have the
timer recently
options.
updated.
Pull your totem down.
Let's
they might
reload.
Just
Word on it.
reinstall it.
Oh no, they're done. Yeah, there it goes.
Alright, you guys ready?
Let's try maybe
Ready.
deleting this one and
They've reset.
WeCourse.
They just killed your totem a few seconds ago.
Let's try again. Options, add-ons. It should be in here.
Yeah, I mean you have the add-on checked.
I'll delete it and reinstall it.
I would try to uninstall, reinstall maybe. Or what other add-ons do you have? What is scrap?
That's like
It-
for
it
junk.
Just gets rid of shit that I like auto delete shit. I'm gonna disable shitty add-ons. Something's like fucking up.
I feel like something's like disabling. Try just turning on
Trying to
weapon swing timer.
override the core use of the.
I just
or you
deleted
have
it,
some kind of
so-
add-on
Oh,
maybe that has a
reinstall it.
built-in.
Yeah, try something's overriding it for sure.
I'm thinking he has an add-on that has like a built-in swing timer already, or maybe a weak aura that he has.
He
for
just
swing
turned the
timer.
weak aura off, but it's not
Yeah.
even showing up in his options.
Okay. It should. Let's see.
Go to add-ons. You have to enable it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then reload. Options. What?
Add-ons and you showing up. Weapon swing timer
Nah, that's-
English.
That's weird.
Let's try it.
Using like a, are you using like a crack
No, what's
launcher
that?
or something like that?
Oh, I see you.
Just let's check CurseForge. My add-ons. Maybe I'm on the wrong.
Is it
version.
the weapon swing timer
Fucking
6
God,
fix?
brother, I hate this fucking game right now.
Missed.
Let's
Did you
try
just
it
miss the
again.
fact-
No, I was using
Oh,
weapon
my
swing
fucking
timer, just
keyboard,
one word.
bro.
No. Do weapon swing timer one word
I'll get back to
space SIXX FIX.
All right, I'll try that one. And we'll delete weapon swing timer,
Yeah.
and then we'll reload.
This is like the updated version. I think the one you had was pre-anniversary, and those are. Did you find that one, the 6 fix one?
Yeah, I downloaded it. Should be good.
Okay.
Gotta turn my snaptop off, bro.
What the hell? Hold
It's
on.
not working, bro. God damn it.
6 fixes downloaded. Add-ons.
Try disabling them all again real quick. And then reload.
I can't believe my fucking team is winning right now.
Straight throwing.
While I'm doing this shit. Weapon, weak auras.
Try just reloading your game at this point.
Fuck it, yeah.
Did you
Alt
reload
F4.
when you downloaded it?
You can just slash reload and it'll do your add-on.
I'm
I think
just
at this point the game
just
just needs a
fucking-
refresh because we did so much on off.
Yeah, what the reload's doing when you command a reload in the console command is you're rehashing and resigning in the client. So if you're
Right.
done outside the client, it's just gonna update it.
Right.
So 6 fix is what you use?
Yeah, and it works just fine. Yeah, the weapon swing timer, one word, 6 fix.
I just I need it so that I know when to hit Sinister Strike when my main hand collapses.
Yeah, it's that's what I use it for. That's the one.
Yeah, so I've been
I
like,
would.
just
It's made by
guessing.
Watch Your 6.
okay, I'm in again. Let's try again. Add on. Oh my gosh, let's try add-ons. Enable all.
Is it there in the list?
No.
He's just here for the gym. He's trying to get his key made.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you can look at my screen.
let's
I mean,
reinstall weapon swing timer again. / reload. Add-ons. Weapon swing timer finally showed up. Holy shit.
There we go. Let's go.
But maybe it's because I was in a battleground, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe.
Sometimes when you download an add-on, it won't take from the file pathing won't it'll corrupt itself. It'll
Yeah.
download so fast.
I'll be back.
Let's see here. Let's
What
go.
it comes down to is you just had an integrity issue with the files that you had downloaded. So reinstall easy fix.
Let's see if I can enable the rest of the add-ons, though. I need them all. I need them all. I got too many add-ons. I got like spy, so if there's a stealth near me, the game just tells me and it shows me where they're at and like. But I need them. I need them all. Damn, Warsong Gulch just went up crazy long for queue times. It's like 8 minutes. Crap. Well, I guess it's time to do Alterac Valley. Nobody wants to do Warsong Gulch.
I will as soon as I finish all my Frostwolf clan stuff. I'll start working on the next one, you know.
I mean, I'm low-key tempted to swap out the Shadowcraft pants for maybe like the Warsong Epic pants.
Oh, the pants are great and they're delightful and I'd love them, but I already have. I want the offhand. It'll give me 55 healing, I think. So.
The only thing I get out of Warsong Outriders is like some bracers and pants. And
Yeah,
I'm
and they're both nice. I mean, they're nice. Don't get me wrong. You can get some nice cloth healing pants and cast. Like, there's some good shit for everybody from Warsaw. It's just like an AV offhand is just, dude, it's too big.
I have True Strike shoulders, but I put on all my Shadowcraft 4 set just for World of Fashion Craft. Like, I get tired of looking at those brown shoulders. I like what?
You have Shadowcraft, you should be rocking a 6-piece.
Unfortunately I'm short. I think I'm
That's what
short
you should be
one.
farming, that shit's nice.
Oh, is that you over
I-
there with your star on your head?
I'm short like
Yeah,
one
yeah.
piece. I think I'm
I gotta
short
get
one
back over
piece. 6 Yeah, I've got the helm, but I've got an epic tier 1 helm, and I don't want to swap that out. And then I also have the chest, Night Slayer chest piece tier 1 epic helm chest. So I would have to get the boots, and I would have to get the. I've already got better bracers, so can't swap that. I'd have to get the boots. Shit, I guess I'd have to get the bracers. There's no way around it. Boots and bracers. And I already have the bracers of Eclipse, which I really like. But I know what you're saying. Chance on melee attack to restore 35 energy is pretty big.
That's fucking not pretty big, it's huge. That's what you're gonna want immediately in phase 5. You're gonna wanna go do the fucking 0.5 chain to get that shit swapped to a dark mantle so you can use your 4-piece. You can slot in a 3-piece Night Slayer for the energy or the poison applications, or if you go, yeah, oh shit.
Oof.
Yeah, the True Strike shoulders are best in slot pre-BIS for me, so that's like what I'll raid in.
And
But
Fucking inventory space, holy shit.
love
Get
that.
out of here.
They don't know what to do. Did you wanna-
After this clear real quick, so like another fucking 8 minutes when we get all this shit killed out, I gotta AFK for like 10-15 minutes. And then we'll
Alright.
just go home. But yeah, we'll get this killed up and we'll get this cleared to Omok in like about 8 minutes. Should be quick. We'd already be almost there if I didn't fucking fall off again. What? Fucking way. In this fucking hallway, dude. Can you guys toss a heal on me?
I can. Might sit on aggro.
Just give me a baby one. Yeah, that's fine.
this guy's like, read. I asked for
Damage is like fucking terrible sometimes.
Oni notes, and this guy said read, and I hovered over his Oni looking for group, and there was no note. And I was like, you don't have anything written, dude.
Can stand there. You might be in my mana tide thing too. I don't know.
The hell? Did I break that?
Oh, it's not gonna reach you.
Yeah, no, it is. I'm getting MP5 from it.
Nice.
Yeah, when I jump down, I get the 30 tick or whatever from it.
Ooh.
Down my normal one after it's gone. There we Is that reaching you at all?
So I'm a eggplant salad in guild or something. Nope, not anymore. Now I'm initiate. Hell yeah. They called me something like egg salad or something yesterday.
Yeah, that was our grunt rank.
I like it. I like egg things, like egg salads. Like egg salad sandwiches are fire.
See, being called egg salad versus a peon, it just had a little bit better ring to it.
Yeah, I like it. I kind of want to be like back to egg salad. because I like egg salad. I don't know. I think I like egg salad sandwiches better than just egg salad, like as a food, because egg salad just sounds nasty. You gotta put some bread in there to make it okay.
The egg salad is what you're eating between the bread, so it's the same shit.
Devil's egg.
Yeah, but like, it's like eating just
Depends
straight
on
up.
how you make it. Some people make it with a lot more heavy, like mayo or mustard. Some people add extra shit into it, like relish. Some people
Yeah,
don't like that shit. Like,
I was
there's
just
a lot
gonna,
of ways to make it.
I was gonna say though, like eating egg salad straight is just like eating relish straight. Like it's meant to go on the hot dog. It's meant to go on the bread.
I was watching some show the other day where the restaurateur asked the person, "Did you want your lobster roll hot or cold?" And I went, "What the fuck kind of fucking crazy question is that? There's no such thing as a hot lobster roll."
What's a lobster roll?
Yeah, so it's like a hot dog bun with a little bit of mayo mixed, and like it's almost like a egg salad, but it's got an entire lobster in it.
Oh, that sounds fucking good. I love lobster. I'm allergic to it, but I eat it anyway.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I have mild shellfish allergies.
it
but
makes
anyway.
it makes my tongue swell up, but I don't care. I'll die. Fuck it. It tastes so good. And then this
I live
Jewish
in like land of lobster, so it's like I could right now I could buy 2 lobsters cheaper than I could buy a steak.
I was working at a car dealership too, and the service manager, he was a Jewish guy named Barry, and he like lectured me. He said like that's a bottom feeder. Like that is like of not of God and shit to me. And I was like,
Yeah,
but
well,
and I was like, it
should
was
I jump down now, Emery?
Yeah, if you guys want to jump down, the safe spot's right here. If shit goes south, just like kind of walk onto this rib cage on this ledge and then just jump over. And this is an evade spot. But yeah, I'm gonna clear these other mobs over here so I can utilize the juggle, and then we just keep clearing him. If you want to start like pumping with Ellie, or if you guys want to both pump with Ellie,
You want me to switch to Ellie? I can switch to Ellie.
I mean, if that or are you?
Would you
resto right
rather
now?
me? I'm
Cool.
in resto, yeah.
Nah, Ellie.
You're in Ellie
Ellie?
right now?
I still can heal, like off heal.
Okay. Yeah, I just know that like if you guys want to help just to get these kill times, I'm just gonna kill the ogre right here. I pull these guys while that mage is to the left. It should only pull the 2. Alright,
Yeah.
fun boys.
I'll just.
You guys can pump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just watch threat. I'll try to keep him juggled. If you guys get threat, just jump over here where I'm at. We're gonna keep him in this hallway so he doesn't pull the other mobs out there for now.
Okay.
If I'm on threat, you guys could just free cast in the doorway. Oh shit, never mind. He's
Blow
big
that
digging.
up, bruh.
Full service, I'm coming with all the smoke.
Best believe it. Oh wait, I don't want the thread actually. Too much work.
Oh, I got dazed. Oh. We're chilling. You guys are gonna pull off. Get ready.
He's gonna be dead before he gets to us.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. One more mob. This is a caster mob. You guys want to initiate the pull? You can when you guys are full. Whoever gets full first. You know, I'm just watching our mana, all of our MP5s just going up like statically at the exact same time. It's like, well, I guess we're gonna all be full at the same time. GG.
Oh yeah. Love that
Drinking
good
same water.
Love
MP5
that good.
tick.
Love that good water.
And good.
That's that liquid gold right there.
I got grounding down. Ooh, juicy combust. Or impact stun.
I was about to say, I'm not even spec from combust. What are we talking about?
Wrong
Looking at
expansion.
my bars like, wait, what did I hit? What is he talking about?
I switch into my deep. Why is my deep so?
You got all your plus healing on?
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, oh god, I don't have my Ellie set on.
Nice shoulders.
Yeah, I love these. I've always wanted them.
Just leave the only hit skull That way I can keep juggling the other one. What? Holy shit.
Knew they were gonna snap on me. Fucking stunned up.
We got another.
Alright, I'm home. Grounding. I can't stop the hill.
I'm trying to do this shit quick, boys. My bad. I got
No
lady
worries.
aggro right now. She wants to smoke. She just got home from a long day at work.
I understand. I myself am quite high. I ate a quarter. I have these 400 milligram gummies,
Oh, nice.
but I cut them into fours. I can't do 400 milligrams, dude. That's way too much. I think I'd freak out a little. 100 is
I'd
still
take
a
handful
lot.
or two of them and just
Oh, 1600, dude. You'd kid me. That'd be an unpleasant experience. You'd
smoke
lay
about- I don't know,
out.
I
What, you
smoke
don't
a
want to
bit,
like
but-
you don't want to start thinking about that you're
Yeah.
gonna die one day and shit? And
Oh
like
well, I'm 52, and I was a hippie in the late 80s and 90s, and I followed the Grateful Dead. So I've taken a lot of LSD
don't-
back in the day. Like
don't wanna get-
marijuana isn't a big deal.
you don't want to get like anxiety attacks and start freaking out that you have to like maybe you forgot something on your taxes.
The worst thing I ever did with my anxiety was I was on LSD and I was by myself in a room. I thought I'd be fine, just listening to tunes, and then I thought, oh my god. I read earlier that day that if you thought about it hard enough, you could make your own heart.
I need both you guys on the reset spot.
Okay.
The evade spot. I gotta glitch the boss out so we can get him solo.
Sounds like you're doing hard runs.
No, you don't glitch the boss out. Just juggle the boss. No, we're actually glitching the boss.
So what is
he
that?
doesn't
Like 10,
fucking-
maybe
Like, cause he's got two
12
mobs that are
to
spawned with
16
him by an
hours
ID
a week,
value.
I guess.
Yeah, so probably
Like,
10
despawn
hours
the
over the
two,
weekend
send them back and
plus
keep the boss.
another 20, so probably 30.
I've met people online, and I guess that's pretty cool. And we
So yeah, I was in my
talk
room alone
in
at
our
night,
guild
and
and
I
everything.
thought, oh man, I read that there are
But, I mean,
monks
I don't
that
think my social
if
life
they
is
think
really
about it hard enough,
dried
they
up
can make
in
their
real
heart
life
stop.
either,
So for the
because
next
I
like
didn't really have much of one
6
to
hours,
begin
I'm
with.
trying not to think about my heart
I
stopping.
mean, me and my girlfriend are still pretty good.
Hell
so
yeah.
And every
I
once in
guess
a while, you're
nothing's
like,
going
when was
down
the
or
last time I
anything.
took a breath?
It's been
And you're
about the
looking at the
same. I
clock,
don't know.
and you're like, I think
Every
it's
once in
been
a while,
3
I'll blow my
minutes.
friends off to play World of Warcraft, but a majority of my friends play, so we usually play together. So I'm not really losing any ties with anyone.
You know, it's actually improved because every time my friends come over, we end up with their laptops, and we have little LANs, and we play more.
Fine. It's normal.
The same. I don't know. It's not that bad because it's like I know everybody that I'm playing with usually, and so it's just like chilling out with friends from back home that I never see.
No, I have not made any online friends, unfortunately.
You can team with people, and so when I team with people, if you get to know them and you see them around the game world and you play again, and you eventually kind of learn to just talk to new people.
I get to talk to people that I wouldn't otherwise. Like, I've met some okay people playing World of Warcraft, and there's friends from back home that I rarely see that play on there too. And I still find time to do stuff in real life, so it hasn't really been affected.
The 15-month charge right now probably wouldn't be worth it because our server that we play on crashes all the time, and it's clear that Blizzard hasn't fixed all the bugs in it. So right now I wouldn't have paid $15, but probably in a few months or in a few weeks it's gonna get a lot better. So then it'd be worth it now. But right now I wouldn't say this.
Yeah, at first when I started playing, I couldn't justify the $15 monthly fee, but then I thought about like a movie's $6.50 or something like that, and the number of hours of entertainment I get out of World of Warcraft more than makes the $15 fee worth it.
When you compare to like other things you would have to do, it's not that much for a month. Like, as long as you're playing it, otherwise then I guess like it wouldn't be worth it. Like me not having my own account wouldn't be worth to pay Adam, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's worth the extra money. They've got Blizzard pays people to go around in game, and they're constantly updating and stuff like that. So it's definitely worth it because they're constantly adding new material.
Well, the way I think about it is that breaks down to 50 cents a day. I mean, that's like 1/3 the cost people pay for their Starbucks coffee every morning or whatever. And it's entertainment. So it's worth it to me.
Technically, it's only $14 a month for me because I paid for 2 months. And I mean, I guess it is. I worked my first term and lost a couple hours, or lost probably an hour a day of playing. So I mean, I guess it kind of makes me feel better that I worked the first term, but so I guess it's kind of worth it. I mean, I don't mind when I end up getting tired of playing it. I'll probably be regretting that I paid $14 a month or however much I paid.
No, it doesn't really interfere with my homework at all, really. I have time where I play, then I have homework time. What are you laughing about? It's true.
No, because I can't play it on my own computer, so then I'd have to be like in here. So
You're in here all the time.
not that I'm not. Okay, I am in here a lot, but I think it'll be okay because it's not like I have a lot of homework for my classes. I just have to study before I have tests and go to class and stuff.
I think they have from World of Warcraft just because I'll blow off class or I'll be like, well, I can rush through this project to play more, but I'll do that for other things too, like hanging out with friends or watching a movie or something.
Not really. My grades have stayed pretty much the same. I usually cut out social time before I cut out grade time when I'm prioritizing WoW over stuff I should be doing.
Last term, before I was in beta testing, chemistry I got a 55 on my first midterm, and I mean with World of Warcraft I just got an 80. So I mean, but I just kind of realized that when that midterm came around, I didn't play at all. I was just studying. I mean, I use it now as just if I have spare time and don't have homework, then I'll play. Or if I come back from like a crappy day of class, I'll just sit back and relax and play. Or when I came back from that midterm, I played for 5 hours straight because I was just so fried from reading my books and notes and stuff. It kind of helps you just. I was joking with a friend. It rejuvenates the mind to just sit there and do mindless video games after you've been studying.
I don't think my grades have really suffered. I've kind of been distracted on some homework. I'm gonna admit that. On at least one homework assignment that was pretty big. But other than that, I think I just have to get in control of myself, and I think I've gotten better at it so far.
What do I think about World of Warcraft? I think it's an interesting game. I might play it if it was free, but I think that it's just like any other massively multiplayer game, and I doubt I would pay money to play it.
For myself, the biggest reason I don't play it is because I would not do anything. I would fail all my classes, and I would not talk to anybody. My fiance might dump me. It would just devour me and spit me out a naked man on the street in an alley.
Like, all my games are free. They're all way more fun than World of Warcraft. I'm not going to touch World of Warcraft because I don't want to get reamed in the ass every damn month.
Well, I see them less, so your interaction with real people, the amount of time they do that decreases.
JJ never goes to class, so he pretty much doesn't talk to anybody.
Well, I know Matt is up to almost a month on his playtime. 23 days as of yesterday.
I know that Matt's girlfriend broke up with him for a couple days because of the game.
I hardly see him anymore. I hardly see Mike either. They're basically confined to their room for as long as they play the game. I mean, until they quit, they're never going to see sunlight.
This is World of Warcraft, but there's no classes because there's archetypes instead. An archetype is a fusion of two or...
Alright, let's watch it. World of Warcraft documentary. Oh god, mini documentary. What the hell is this? Okay, here we go.
How many hours a week I play World of Warcraft depends on my schedule. Like,
Okay.
if
That
I'm
makes
really
sense.
busy, then I'll play. I don't know. I'll still fit it in as much as I can.
True.
And at the highest, maybe I don't know, 48 hours a week.
I would probably estimate
48 hours a week? That's nothing. That's nothing. 48 hours a week. I could play 2 games 48 hours a week.
mate. I play about probably like an hour and a half a day, so like
What bullshit is this? An hour and a half a day? Oh my god. And he's playing on a fucking laptop? This is a joke?
what is that? 10?
Well, if Adam goes home for the weekend, then I'll probably play, not 40 hours, probably maybe 20 in a week.
Usually on a week where I don't have much homework or anything, or any midterms, it's probably like 4 to 6 hours a day.
Okay.
I get.
All right.
I'm a really big addict on the game. I think.
That's pretty good. Like that's 4 to 6 hours a day. All right. That's the thing is, like, he's got other things that he's got going on, and so like he can't play all day. This is a reasonable amount of time.
I don't spend all my time, like during midterms, I didn't play
Yeah.
very much, maybe an hour a day at the most.
Yeah, he's busy.
But
Probably
yeah,
is.
weekends it's also a big consumption time too.
On average,
big consumption time.
I play about maybe 2 hours on a weekday, but weekends I'll sometimes play a lot more.
How much
So what
more?
is that? Like 10, maybe.
That's good.
12 to 16 hours a week, I guess.
Yeah, so probably 10.
Bro, I remember, like, so every other weekend I wouldn't go to my dad's house. And I would have one day every other week where I would wake up in the morning and I remember I would get a Gatorade and I would take a sip out of it and then put a couple of ice cubes in the Gatorade. And I would sit down at my desk at like 10 a.m. in the morning and I would not leave that fucking desk until midnight. It was the greatest fucking time of my life. And like, I wouldn't let my friends come over. I was like, I wouldn't let my mom make me do anything. I said, this is my day. This is my day, and I'm going to take advantage of it as much as I possibly can.
10 hours over the weekend plus another 20, so probably 30.
Decent enough.
I've met people online, and I guess that's pretty cool. And we talk in our guild and everything. But I mean, I don't think my social life has really dried up in real life either, because I didn't really have much of one to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, me and my girlfriend are still pretty good, so I guess nothing's going down or anything.
For now. And yeah, so I had this same problem because my mom would come in and she'd be like, Zach, you've got to go to bed. It's late. Can you pause the game and do something? I said, Mom, I can't pause it. I can't pause the game. It doesn't work that way. She said, what do you mean you can't pause the game? I'm like, listen, you want me to show you? Here, come here. Come play my character. Make your own character. And I was like, I'm gonna get her into the game. And then instead of telling me to go to bed for a raid, she'll ask me if I have a spot. It actually worked. It legitimately worked. Like, she got her own account and she started playing more than me. Like, I got her into it. I got Cody and Jeff into it. Zach was into it. Everybody in our friend group was playing WoW. Like, Eric was playing. Like, we were popping the fuck off, man.
It's been about the same. I don't know. Every once in a while, I'll blow my friends off to play World of Warcraft.
I did
but
that about once a day.
A majority of my friends play, so we usually play
Yeah.
together. So
Yeah.
I'm not really losing any ties with anyone.
Exactly.
You know, it's actually
we bring our computers over. Like, I had one of these computers. Like, I would so this is what it would be. Is like I would have to carry the computer over. I would carry the monitor. Cody would carry the PC, and Jeff was so fucking lazy he'd only carry the cords and the keyboard, and he'd be dragging those on the fucking pavement. Like, he'd be so fucking lazy. Yeah, and we do that every weekend.
improved because you know every time my friends come over and we end up with their laptops,
Yeah.
we have little LANs and we play more.
Fine. It's normal.
The same. about.
I don't know. It's not that bad because it's like I know everybody that I'm playing with usually, and so it's just like chilling out with friends from back home that I never see.
No, I've not. I have not made any online friends, unfortunately.
You can team with people, and so when I team with people, you know, you get to know them and you see them around the game world, and you play again, and you eventually kind of learn to just talk to new people.
Wow.
I get to talk to people that I wouldn't otherwise. Like, I've met some okay people playing World of Warcraft, and there's friends from back home that I rarely see that play on there too.
That's nice.
And I still find time to do stuff in real life, so it hasn't really been affected.
Now taxes?
Yeah, I used to have that happen. Like, I made a lot of friends in WoW. I remember whenever I first started playing the game, I was playing with this one person, and they were playing a girl character. I asked if they were a girl in real life, and they put a smiley face, and I added them to my friends list. And they never logged on again, so, like, nothing ever really came of it. But, yeah, that definitely happened. And, sure, yeah, exactly. Well, no, we had, I told you guys, right, about this girl, Aileen, in my guild. She would be, like, fucking cybering with, like, it's just the old term for sexting, like, 4 or 5 guys at a time. Like, I don't know what her WPM was, but it was fucking probably like 140 or something. It was insane. Like this girl was, like, I'll tell you, it was like an old god with, like, their tendrils around everybody in the guild.
The 15-month charge right now probably wouldn't be worth it because our server that we play on crashes all the time, and it's clear that Blizzard hasn't fixed all the bugs in it. So right now I wouldn't have paid $15.
I love to see something that's like, what, 15 years old, and then it's like, yeah, some things never change.
But probably in a few months or in a few weeks it's gonna get a lot better. So then it'd be worth it now. But right now I wouldn't.
Yeah, at first when I started playing, I couldn't justify the $15 monthly fee, but then I thought about like a movie's $6.50 or something like that, and the number of hours of entertainment I get out of World of Warcraft more than pays the $15 fee worth it.
Oh, absolutely. And WoW was $15 a month was a lot of money.
Fuck!
Like, and also, like, there wasn't as much of a of an expectation of it. Like, spending money on games, it was a lot of $15 fucking dollars is a lot of fucking money. And like back in 2006, oh my god.
When you compare to,
You had to
like,
buy the game
other
too?
things
Yeah.
you would have to do, it's not that much for a month. Like, as long as you're playing it, otherwise then I guess, like, it wouldn't be worth it. Like, me not having my own account wouldn't be worth to pay Adam, I guess.
Yeah, so they share an account. Most people do that. Or
Yeah,
used to
I
do
think
that.
it's worth the extra money. They've got Blizzard pays people to go around in game, and they're constantly updating and stuff like that. So it's definitely worth it because they're constantly adding new material.
Well, the way I think about it
you know.
is that breaks down to 50 cents a day.
Fuck.
I mean, that's like 1/3 the cost people pay for their Starbucks coffee every morning or whatever.
God damn.
That's how you know this was from a long time ago.
Fuck!
Is that a Starbucks coffee back then was $1.50. Like, it was like, this guy's saying it's $1.50. Like, that, bro, like, how much is that shit now? It's like it's like $8 fucking bucks. Yeah, that's the real inflation right there. Good one, Soil? Yeah.
It's entertainment. So it's worth it to me.
Technically, it's only $14 a month for me because I paid for 2 months. And
Dude, that's a smart guy.
I mean, I guess it is. I worked my first term and lost a couple hours, or lost probably an hour a day of playing. So
That
I mean,
sucks. Did you
I
quit?
guess it kind of makes me feel better that I worked the first term, but so I guess
Yeah,
it's
quit, bro.
kind of worth it. I mean, I don't mind when I end up getting tired of playing it. I'll probably be regretting that I paid $14 a month or however much I paid.
There's a lot of people that say that.
No, it doesn't really interfere with my homework at all, really. I have time where I play, then I have homework time. What are you laughing about? It's true.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, so I never did homework. I never did. In high school, I never did homework. I simply refused to do homework. I told myself, I'm like, listen, if there's homework, I'm not going to do it. And that's all there is to it. There was a massive assignment. I lost 20% of my whole grade for the entire class because I didn't do this assignment. The second that I heard that you had to actually do work outside of the class for it, I wrote that bitch off. I said, nope, I can get an 80. Best I can do is an 80. Dad's going to be pissed off about this one, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I barely had any homework. Oh, yeah, we hardly had anything. But, like, why would I want to go home and do work at school? Why would I want to do work at school if I could play video games instead of that? Like, why would I ever want to do it? Like, does that make any sense? Of course not.
Well, because I can't play it on my own computer, so then I'd have to be, like, in here, so... Not that I'm not. Okay, I am in here a lot. But
yeah,
I think it'll be okay. Because it's not like I have a lot of homework for my classes. I just have to study before I have tests and go to class and stuff.
I never studied.
I think I have from World of Warcraft just because I'll blow off class or I'll be like, well, I can rush through this project to play more, but I'll do that.
Yeah. Well, I did the same thing, except for I didn't rush through the project. I'd ignore it. And also, like, sometimes I'd have, like, a book, right? And, like, I'm going to use this book as an example. I would have a book whenever I was in college. I would put it right here next to my keyboard, like right behind it. And during the wipes, I would study. But if the fight was happening again, I'd just go back to the game, right? And like that was it. And so like I would do that for like maybe a couple of hours, and I'd be done.
Things too, like hanging out with friends or watching a movie or something.
Not really. My grades have stayed pretty much the same. I usually cut out social time before I cut out grade time when I'm prioritizing WoW over stuff I should be doing.
Last term, before I was in beta testing, in chemistry I got a 55 on my first midterm.
My man.
I mean, with World of Warcraft I just got an 80. So I mean.
So WoW makes you smarter.
I just gotta realize that when that midterm came around, I didn't play at all. I was just studying. I mean, I use it now as just if I have spare time and don't have homework, then I'll play. Or if I come back from like a crappy day of class, I'll just sit back.
Probably leveled alchemy, yeah, true.
Or when I came back from that midterm, I played for 5 hours straight because I was just so fried from reading my books and notes and stuff.
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, fuck that. Just play the game. Like, don't worry about it. Yeah, fuck, dude. Like, it's too stressed out, man. Like, who gives a shit about that? Just have some fun.
It kind of helps you just... I was joking with a friend. It rejuvenates the mind to just sit there and do mindless video games after you've been studying.
Makes them smarter.
I don't think my grades have really suffered. I've kind of been distracted on some homework. I'm going to admit that.
Yeah, of course.
On at least one homework assignment. That was pretty big. But other than that, I think I just have to get in control of myself. And I think I've gotten better at it so far.
Great. The new GoDaddy Arrow has AI marketing tools to help small businesses easily reach thousands of customers. It writes sweet social ads and email marketing. It even analyzes the results to boost business. I better start up in my game with some sweet new moves. Guess who's back in the disco? Moving so cool, so slick like Crisco. Bet you ain't did it like this though. Brand new chain, new clothes, and a wrist roll.
Turn on the magic with Displate Lumino. Meet the new generation of illuminated wall art with ultra-thin motion lights, unique print enhancements, and exclusive artworks. Lights up. The poster of the future is here. Get Lumino now at Displate.com.
What their friends think. There's gonna be probably something completely
different. What do I
different.
think about World of Warcraft? I think it's an interesting game. I might play it if it was free, but
There's
I
a lot of
think
people that said that.
it's just like any other massively multiplayer game, and I doubt I would pay money to play it.
For myself, the biggest reason I don't play it is because I would
That guy plays
not
Lost
do
Ark
anything.
now.
I would
Spends
fail all my
$1,000 a
classes,
month.
and I would not talk to anybody. My fiance might dump me. It would just devour me and spit me out a naked man on the street in an alley.
Makes sense.
Like all my games are free. They're all way more fun than World of Warcraft. I'm not going to touch World of Warcraft because I don't want to get reamed in the ass every damn month.
Bro, that guy, you know for a fact his favorite game is Half-Life. you know for a fucking fact. Like, he is, like, that
Fucking
is
trash.
100% a Half-Life Andy. Like, this guy, like, he's talking about, like, yeah, 100%. Like, I could see these people I know from a mile away. That's
They're
like,
just
yeah,
trash
or TF2,
cans. The whole
yes,
fucking
or
team.
TF2.
Not gonna fucking play it.
Like, I see them less, so their interaction with real people, the amount of time they do that decreases.
JJ never goes to class, so he pretty much doesn't talk to anybody.
Good.
Well, I know Matt is up to almost a month on his playtime. 23 days as of yesterday.
My man.
I know that Matt's girlfriend broke up with him for a couple days because of the game.
I hardly see him anymore. I hardly see Mike either.
Matt right now is a scareboard. Okay. Meanwhile, while these two guys are just losers working a software engineering job, Matt is a scarab lord.
They're basically confined to their room for as long as they play the game.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, until they quit, they're never going to see sunlight.
Smart. Adam has quit playing Warcraft due to the monthly fees. I'm charged down. It's too wild. Alex is still playing WoW, but not as much. Mike has sold his WoW account and character on eBay for $150. Hey, my man. JJ did not come back spring term due to academic probation. Okay, so he's still playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares about the girl, guys? Yeah. Matt has played a total of 47 days within WoW. My man. Oh my god. Yeah, very, very fucking funny. Yeah, only 47? Well, this is whenever the game first came out, okay? This was in 2006. I hadn't even, like, I hadn't even started playing the game. I didn't play the game until, like, July of 2006. So this happened, you had over 1,000 days? Yeah, but that was back then. Like, yeah, back then, like, having 100 days was fucking insane. Like, nobody had 100 days. And this is the video that people want me to see. And I'll link this one for you guys if anybody wants some good nostalgia, okay? Read the description. I made this video 4 months after WoW was released because I saw how some of my friends were affected by it. Of course, it's a bit biased. It's a documentary. So that means that out of 4 months, the guy had put 47 days / played into the game. Well, that's pretty good. That's about 8 hours a day. Yeah, that's about 8 hours every single day. That's not too bad. Yeah, I would say that's an epic gamer moment. Absolutely.
Got mad at me. Okay, let's see if we can catch this guy without dying.
I'm in shock. What?
That was insane!
Like, there are so few videos where I actually don't know what to say. All right, I don't know what the fuck this video is. There's just a question mark. That's it. Just a question mark.
Prepare for the ultimate danger.
Here we go.
Prepare for the ultimate
the-
danger.
What the fuck?
Prepare for the ultimate danger.
WoW's darkest secret. Exposed? Wait, what the fuck? Is this a story?
In the comment section below.
Smart.
I don't usually get many, if any, comments on my productions. The ones that are there will no doubt
Prepare
spoil
for
what
the
is to
ultimate
come.
danger.
So go into full screen mode and let me show you this.
Alright.
As I promise you, it's gonna blow your mind. I believe I've made a WoW discovery that literally no one else has
Prepare
ever
for
found.
the ultimate
No matter
danger.
how much I try to look it up, there's never any results. No DuckDuck searches, no YouTube videos, nothing.
Okay.
And that's pretty damn surprising,
Prepare for the
considering
ultimate
this is a game
danger.
from 2004 that we're talking about here. This is the vanilla WoW world map. As you can see, there's only two continents, Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor.
It is.
Let
Prepare
me
for
ask
the
you a
ultimate
question.
danger.
Out of all the zones in these two continents, which one is the most forgettable?
Out of all the zones, which one is the most
Prepare for the
forgettable?
ultimate danger.
I'm really trying to think about this in like a legitimate way. Dustwall Marsh. I think Dustwall Marsh is the
Prepare
most
for the
forgettable,
ultimate danger.
irrelevant zone in Classic WoW. It was so bad they updated it with new quests twice. No, Badlands and Nixie. Oh, and Nixie.
Danger.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh my God. Deadwind Pass. Probably Deadwind Pass. Yeah.
I'll give you a
Prepare
few
for the
seconds to think
ultimate
about it.
danger.
Maybe Deadwind Pass. Ashara? I liked Ashara. I thought Ashara was cool.
Alright, time's up. I imagine that the
Prepare
vast
for the
majority of
ultimate
people
danger.
probably answered with Desolus, Silithus,
There it is.
Alterac Mountains, Deadwind Pass.
Yeah.
You know, the usual suspects.
True.
But there's one zone in Vanilla WoW that literally
Prepare for the
everyone knows
ultimate
about,
danger.
but is almost universally forgotten.
Stone Talon Mountains.
And that zone is Stone Talon Mountains. Stone Talon Mountains is a contested zone that shares a border with the Barrens and Desolus.
Right.
The fact that it's a contested zone is quite interesting in of itself, as despite there being many low-level horde quests available here, for Alliance
Okay,
players,
let's see if we can
there's almost
catch this
nothing
guy
at all.
without dying.
Yeah, I
In
was
fact,
here.
I'd be willing to bet that if you're an Alliance main like me, you've probably never even been here before.
That was
The
insane!
zone itself has an extremely unusual design, and there really is nothing else like it in the game. It's essentially one giant valley that connects to three
Okay, let's see
different
if we can
open
catch this
chasms
guy
that are
without
completely
dying.
different to one another.
Okay.
Due to the zone's odd layout and frustrating quests, even many horde players tend to
was
skip
fun,
the
bro.
zone when leveling.
That's fair.
But I'm not here to talk about the zone or even its quests.
Yeah.
It's something much weirder. We all know that WoW has a day-night cycle
Okay,
that
let's
is
see if we
in sync
can
with the
catch this
server's
guy
time
without
zone.
dying.
Yes.
If it's daytime in real life, then it will be daytime in game too.
They
If
changed
it's
it.
nighttime in real life, then it will be nighttime
was
in game
I
too.
think so.
A zone's atmosphere can change significantly depending on whether it's day or night.
Okay.
But this is
Got
true
mad at
especially for Stone Talon Mountains.
What?
During the day,
Okay, let's
Stone
see if we
Talon
can catch
Mountains
this guy
just
without
looks and
dying.
feels like a pretty typical looking place.
Yeah.
A bit of trees here, a bit of grass there, but at night,
That was
this
insane!
zone and the way it feels to be in it almost completely changes.
Got
From
mad
the
at
hours of
me.
midnight to 5 a.m., music no longer plays
Okay,
in the
let's
zone.
see if we can catch
Instead,
this guy without
all
dying.
you can hear is this strange wind ambience that sounds really freaky.
That was insane!
I'm gonna play this until they call the cops on me. And then I'm gonna play it some more.
What's weirder is that at night, the entire zone has this creepy red tint to it for seemingly no reason. And there's a ton of fog that limits how far you can see.
Yeah.
Not sure if you can really notice it here, but the difference when it's daytime is really, well, night and day.
Well, let's see it.
Now, obviously, when
that's
I
good.
first discovered this,
That's good.
I was confused just as much as you probably are. Why is it like this?
Why
no
does
other
it?
zone has effects like
Why
these
is
at night. It just seems weird.
Yeah.
And again, no matter how much I looked into it, no one had an answer. But that's not even why I'm making this, because, yeah, it's weird, but it could just be some sort of attempt at atmospheric immersion.
Absolutely.
No, I'm making this because of a strange phenomenon that kept happening to my character here.
What?
If you know me, then you'll know that I'm pretty much nocturnal, as in, seriously nocturnal.
What the fuck?
I'm always up at night and in the early hours of the morning because that's just how I like it.
Okay.
As a result, whenever I play WoW, it's always in the dark. That's how I noticed how weird Stone Talon Mountains was in the first place. In classic WoW, I had an orc warrior called Warzerk that I would occasionally level up to see what the Horde side of the game was like.
Got it.
Just a way to relax and see what I would have otherwise missed out on my alliance mate.
I never did
Stone
this
Talon Mountains
at all.
was one of the zones I ended up leveling in. I remember being taken aback at what a weird, almost psychedelic dreamscape the zone felt like. It reminded me of somewhere where a nightmare would take place, but again, I didn't think anything of it until this happened. This is a screenshot I took at 2:14 a.m. on the 20th of October 2020.
Your
I'm in the
character's
Wingshire
dead.
Crag
Okay.
part of the zone, and as you can see, my character is dead.
Right.
You're probably thinking that a mob must have got me
It
or
must
something,
have.
but no. The reason I took this screenshot is because my character just died instantly for no reason whatsoever.
What
I was
the
just
fuck?
running around doing some quest when he just dropped dead. At first I thought that maybe a high-level rogue had got me, then vanished or something, but
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
see any. And according to my combat log, nothing happened. He just died.
The character just died.
I kept this screenshot because I thought I would put it in a future production of mine, as at the time there was a lot of uproar about how badly Blizzard maintained classic WoW, with there
Yeah.
being a ton of bots and gold sellers
I
flying
remember
around.
that.
I figured it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for there to be bugs like this too, as
No.
after all, this is Blizzard we're talking about here.
I've had that happen to me too, actually. I remember my character's been killed by invisible mobs. It happened to me during my Iron Man challenge in WoW. Like, yeah, this has happened to me too.
Either way, I rezzed up and carried on with my questing before
Okay.
heading off for the night. 24 hours later, and I am, once again, questing in the Wingshire Crag. Everything was going smoothly until once again, bam. It happened again. Instant death, no combat log, just dead. I had never experienced anything quite like this. I mean, yeah, WoW could be buggy, but it's never been this bad. I looked back at the
Yeah.
screenshot I took the night before and noticed something really unusual. The time of death on both shots was exactly the same.
There's no- this gotta be-
2:14 a.m.
This has gotta be
That
fake.
was just way too much of a coincidence.
This
to
has gotta be
ignore.
fake.
I tried to make a post on r/classic WoW to ask if anyone knew what kept happening to my character.
Okay,
But
smart.
it got removed, and then I was banned for no reason.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Pretty
makes
standard.
sense.
I decided that this was way too much of a coincidence to ignore. So, I conjured a plan. The next night, at 2:14 a.m., I would have my recorder on, just
Yeah.
in case my character died again,
That would make
so that I
sense.
would have proof of this weird bug in action. The
Well, let's see
following
it.
It's 2031, and I finally qualified.
I
for
don't
Mid
want to
55
watch the
next
fucking commercials! Oh no, Firefox. I just forgot I had it open in Chrome. You know what?
Wow.
Never again. Fuck Chrome. Going on Firefox. Open it. Right now. Right now. Open the shit. Open the fucking shit. Don't show me that message again. Don't show me that bullshit again. Don't show me that fucking bullshit anymore!
died again,
That would make
so that I
sense.
would have proof of this weird bug in action. The
Well, let's see
following
it.
is what I captured.
Wow. It's lit.
Nothing. I waited around for a few minutes longer, but it just wasn't happening. I figured that it really must have been just a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Feeling disappointed, I turned off my recorder and carried on questing. But then, boom. It happened.
Bro, is this like an alien thing? Bro, like, I feel like I've seen this before. It's like, y'all ever realize that, think about a little fucking thing, a hypothetical population thing, like this, the fact that, like, God stopped doing miracles whenever they invented cameras? Wasn't that weird? Wasn't that, like, it's just a weird coincidence that those two things lined up? But what a coincidence, like, that's crazy, man. Because he used to do, like, all these crazy things, like moving the sun around.
Shut the fuck up, Asmon. Fuck.
Come on, just man. Let's
Let the guy fucking talk, you fucking skinny, long-haired, bald fuck.
7 a.m. 3 deaths in a row on 3 different days. But why was this one at a different time than the others? The only difference I noticed between the last shot and the first two is that on the last one, I was at the Charred Vale part of the zone. Whereas with the first two, I was in the Windshear Crag. So, I had another idea.
Magmore,
What
thanks
if
for
I
5
went to
subs,
the
appreciate it.
Windshear
Thank you.
Crag at 2:14 a.m. and had my recorder on then instead? Maybe there it would happen again.
Okay, that makes
So,
sense.
Once again, I set my character there and waited. Holy shit. I now had video evidence of this so-called bug in action. But honestly, at this point, I was starting to think there has to be something more to this. Out of curiosity, I wondered that if I went to the Charred Vale at 2:47 again, if it would happen there too. Sure enough, it did.
Zanzel's slow killing poison with him removing the debuff? The debuff counter? Maybe? That's the best. That's my best guess. That's my best fucking guess.
2:14 a.m. in the Windshear
No,
Crag
it's not
and
unstuck.
2:47
'Cause
a.m.
there's
in
an
the Charred
animation
Vale.
for unstuck.
I didn't know what it was, but for some reason, at those times, my character would always just drop dead. It was as if there was an invisible GM playing some sort of practical joke or something like that.
Yeah.
But we're not done yet. At the very top of the zone lies the third chasm, the Stone Talon Peak.
I see.
A very leafy and soothing place compared to the other two. I wondered if the weird deaths occurred there too. Sure enough, they did. 2:28 a.m. I tested this again the next day, and it happened yet again. 2:14 a.m. in the Windshear Crag, 2:47 a.m. in the Charred Vale, 2:28 in the Stone Talon Peak. Every night, at those times, my character would die without failure or explanation.
What
It
the
would never
fuck?
happen in the valley part of the zone, only in the chasms at those exact times.
What the
This
fuck?
wasn't a coincidence at this point. I tried to see if anyone else was in the zone at the same time as me, but literally no one ever was. Not too surprising, as this character is on Dragonfang, which is, yeah, a very dead server to say the least. None of my friends still played, so I couldn't exactly ask them to get a subscription just to test this. And whenever
Okay.
I would ask other people to come to Stone Talon Mountains so that I could watch them drop dead,
They probably say
were
no, right?
surprisingly uncooperative.
Fuck off,
I
yeah.
decided to do some hardcore research to see if anyone else had noticed this, scrubbing almost the entire internet for even a nugget of information. But alas, nothing. Well, nothing, except that 2 years ago, back when Classic WoW launched, an old Blizzard developer who had long since left the company, Mike Crond, did a Q&A on the r/WoW subreddit, whereby he answered people's questions about what it was like developing the vanilla game. In his opening remarks, he mentioned that he was behind zones such as Desolus, Feralas, Ashenvale, and Stone Talon Mountains. Despite the Q&A being 2 years ago now, I noticed that Mike was very active on Reddit, albeit
Talking about
almost
COVID.
always posting about non-WoW related stuff.
About being an
Now,
atheist.
I'm not usually one to pry, but man, if anyone knew what was going on here, it would be this guy. And
Right.
I'm in way too deep to quit now. I just had to ask. So I
That's
did.
smart.
Now, I'm going to be honest, I had no idea how to open a conversation with a guy who I don't know, and who doesn't know me.
Right.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a WoW player. By nature, I'm very anti-
Hey, dude. That's how you do it. Hey, dude. Yo, man. Hey. That's how I literally just say to anybody, like, that's all it is.
antisocial and tend not to talk to people unless they talk to me. But this guy wasn't just going to talk to me by himself, so I decided to try to play it cool.
Makes
Didn't want to
sense.
come off as too pushy or anything like that. So I said, "Hey there, Is it true you worked on Vanilla WoW back
There
in
you
the
go.
day? Honestly, I didn't expect to get an answer, but shockingly enough, he responded almost instantly. Yup. Well, it's better than nothing, I
6 in the
guess.
morning.
The ice was broken. I just had a question about one of the zones. Nothing serious, just some trivia that I wondered if you could answer. 2 minutes later, shoot. Talkative guy. I've been on Classic WoW recently and leveling up in Stone Talon Mountains. I've noticed that for some reason, my character dies at set times in the early hours of the morning for seemingly no reason. I know it sounds bonkers, but do you have any idea why that is? It's been driving me crazy for days now. After I asked this, the guy just went completely silent. I'll be honest, I was pretty pissed off. If anyone would
I
know
would be
why,
too.
it would be this guy.
Yeah,
And
I'd
he
be
just
pissed.
bailed on me for no reason.
Yeah.
I figured that all hope was lost and that I'd never know what was behind this. And with my
He's like,
limited
"Nope."
audience, there was no way I could make a big enough deal out of it to try to get people to figure it out.
Makes sense.
So, case closed, I guess.
All right.
Or so I thought. I am not joking with you. 10 months later, I
What?
get another message from Mike. The message literally just said, "The SoCal Lady Killer." I'm like, what? No response. Guy just goes completely quiet again. The SoCal Lady Killer? What the heck was that? I thought that perhaps he had meant to message someone else and this was sent to me by accident. Decided to look into it and this is what came up. The SoCal Lady Killer is the nickname given to an unidentified serial killer who is believed to be behind the murder of 3 women in Southern California throughout the years of 1995 and 1996. Though there is no direct evidence that links the 3 murders together, the modus operandi of the killer was seemingly identical in all of the cases, with the victims' bodies being mutilated in an almost identical fashion each time. The 3 women, all of which were prostitutes, were believed to be lured to a secluded area by the killer, whereby they were then murdered.
This seems like something somebody from Blizzard would program into the game. Yeah. After the recent developments, yeah, I could see this. Sure.
Again, I had no idea what this had to do with what I asked, until I read this part. The first victim was 28-year-old Whitney Fangson.
Damn.
On the 2nd of August 1995, her body was found on the outskirts of the Wind Shear Lumber Mill. Police reports state that she was officially declared dead at 2:14 a.m.
Bro, I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. All right. I don't believe this. There's no way. There's no way. It's not on here. Yeah, it's not on here. It's not on here. Yeah, right. I don't see it.
4 months later, on the 5th of December 1995, 25-year-old Sophie Riven was found in an almost identical state
241.
at a hotel room in the nearby village of Los Chared. Police reports state that she was declared dead at 2:47 a.m. The third and final victim was 32-year-old Amy Rassan, who 2 months later, on the 17th of February 1996, was found dead by climbers at the base of Sokol Peak. Police reports state that she was declared dead at 2:28 a.m. Wind Shear Lumber Mill was the basis for Wind Shear Crag. Los Chared was the basis for the Charred Vale. Sokol Peak was the basis for Stone Talon Peak. In addition, the timing of the victims' deaths correlate exactly with the timing of my characters. The mystery
Bro, no
had been
way.
solved. The seemingly random deaths are an Easter egg referencing the SoCal Lady Killer. But that's a pretty weird Easter egg.
It's a little
Don't you
morbid.
think? I went to ask Mike what on earth made him want to add that in the game. But again, I got no response. But this time, it was different. You see, in the past when I was blanked, Mike was still actively using Reddit obsessively on a daily basis. But ever since that last message, he had stopped completely. Not many people know this, but the state of California actually has an online public database of all its residents that states basic information about them, such as their criminal record, driving viability, and yes, whether they are dead or alive. Well, you're never gonna believe what I found. Michael John Crond, 54, death by suicide, on the 13th of August 2021, the exact same day that he last messaged me. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Crond, World of Warcraft developer from 2004 to 2006, was the SoCal Lady Killer. Stone Talon Mountains, a zone which he designed, is nothing more than a direct reference to the crimes he committed 10 years prior to joining Blizzard. It is an open mockery of his victims, hiding the truth in plain sight while taking great pleasure in how no one else can see it. Typical serial killer behavior.
That's actually true.
But if you aren't convinced yet, then let me show you this. Every single chasm has a rare mob that is a direct reference to one of the victims.
What?
Whitney Fangson died outside of the Windshear lumber mill. Meanwhile, in the Windshear Crag, there's an NPC called Taskmaster Whipfang. Sophie Riven died in Lost Charred. Meanwhile, in the Charred Vale, there's an NPC called Sister Riven. Amy Rasan died on the base of Sokol Peak. Meanwhile, in the Stone Talon Peak, there's an NPC called Sentinel Amma Rasan. The cherry on top. In the only safe place in the entire zone, the Sunrock Retreat, is an NPC called Crond. Crond, the Butcher. So the question you're probably asking yourself is, why? Why would he commit suicide? Well, the answer becomes crystal clear if we go back to the SoCal Lady Killer's wiki page. It reads, after being a cold case for over 25 years, on the 2nd of August 2021, LAPD Police Chief Ed Jens announced that the SoCal Lady Killer case had been reopened due to advances in forensic technology that may help finally bring the victims some justice. Mike Crond knew that he was about to be found out. Thus, he ended his own life as to escape justice. But folks, do you want to know the worst part about all of this?
What?
The worst part is, I just made all that up. That's right, Mike Crond is not a serial killer. In fact, Mike Crond isn't even real. Hell, his picture isn't even real. It was generated by an AI. There's no such thing as the SoCal Lady Killer, and my character didn't even die randomly in the Stone Talon Mountains. I just got a friend of mine to use the neutral auction house to trade me a dark rune. Hell, even the character isn't even the same. So, the question
it was a
you
dark
must be asking
rune.
is,
Okay.
why did I make up this entire story?
Because it's good.
Well, you see, it's simple. If I can come up with an interesting and somewhat believable story that grips people enough to keep them listening for 20
True.
minutes
Very
about
true.
the pissing Stone Talon Mountains, no less, then Blizzard has no excuse to not write a good story of their own, especially with their ridiculously overpaid writing team at their disposal. Dear WoW lore team, get it together, you absolute amateurs.
Oh my god. I mean, what do you say in the presence of such greatness? What do you say? Like, oh my god, that was so good. Oh my fucking god, that was so good. This is probably the best video I've ever seen. Like, here's the link. Yeah, give it a like. Give the guy a... This is just... Oh my god. Like, I just... oh my god. Wow. I'm just like, there are so few videos where